Hello everyone. Let's look at what we have going on for week 2 and also talk about week 3 since we're already midweek of week 2. With all the weather, it just seems kind of crazy that we're already at Thursday of this week. So let me just tell you a little bit about this. You'll notice that for week 2 you have to do what you had in week 1. You're going to respond to a discussion board and notice the dates that you have for responding to those, because you are going to respond to at least 2 of your classmates' posts. We're going to start talking a lot about internet searches, and so you're going to see that you've got some videos that you're going to watch. There are a couple of really good videos about search strategies and search engines and how they work. And I know I put a note here just to watch the video on page 2 of 5 to do an effective search using Google. There's also an information literacy, some information on a library resource that's here that has some good information. I also want to make sure that you see this. It's a PowerPoint, it's a slideshow that's on plagiarism, because we're going to talk a little bit more about plagiarism. You're going to have to talk about that in your discussion post so that you're getting prepared for how you're going to be doing your word assignment, and then you understand how to cite those sources so that you don't get caught for plagiarism. And so once you're finished reading those and once you've watched this, then there are some questions. You're going to do an internet scavenger hunt, and which means you're just going to do some searches and find some answers to the questions so that you can go back in and post those here. And so that's going to be listed for week 2. And then also just tell you, keep looking at those, what you're going to have to do under assignments for your Word project. That's listed right here is your Word assignment. And so you have, when you look at all your assignments right here under week 6, you can see what you have to do for that research paper. And don't get too worried about it saying research paper. I'm going to go and talk to you a little bit more about that next week, but you can look at different topics that you want to do. They just have to be some sort of technology related topic, something that you're interested in. You know, I've had students to do them on Google, I've had students to do them on Facebook, I've had students that did them on technology and fighting fires. Which has to do with equipment and technology that they use as far as equipment to keep in touch with each other. I've had students to do them on drone type technology and how that's exploding in both military and civilian uses. I've had a variety of topics, so think about something you're interested in. I've had some folks that are teachers that have been in this class, and they did theirs on technology in classrooms in K through 12. So you can do a variety of things. Think of something that you're interested in. And I say that over and over because you're going to use that topic to do your Word assignment, to do your Excel assignment, and to do your PowerPoint assignment. So make sure it's something you have an interest in learning about. And there's lots of topics. If you have any questions, just send me an email or let me know when we can chat over the phone, and I'll be glad to do that. So that's everything for your week 2. Your week 2 is due next Tuesday at noon. Again, so you've got your discussion board. You have to review some tutorials and some videos about doing searches. You have to look at a video about, or a slideshow about plagiarism. And I tell you just to go through and review your computer topics and what you might want to do, and then you have an internet scavenger hunt. Next week, for week 3, you're going to also be looking at, and I have a little overview there of week 3, and you notice that I put a little note because some of you have worked ahead and you've looked at that. I recorded that video back in the fall just to tell you about that assignment, but I mentioned that it was due in November because I obviously recorded in the fall. It's not due in November. Your final Word project is due on March the 11th. But for week 3, you've got a discussion board. Notice you do not have to respond to other any other students in the discussion board. So you just have everything due by Tuesday, your post due by Tuesday, February the 18th at noon. You're going to start talking about databases, which is very related to internet searches, and a little bit about Boolean searches. So you've got 2 videos that you need to watch. And then you do have an assignment related to your Word paper. This assignment is that you need to identify that topic. So in week 2, you just need to look through and start thinking about topics. The following week, you're going to have to actually identify what you want to do your word paper on. And you're going to have to do a search using the LFCC library and find 3 scholarly articles that you would do, and make sure I gave you a little video explaining how to do that and how to use the library online database. And if you have any questions, I want you to start thinking about that, because I can set you up with one of our librarians if you get stuck, if you have any questions, if you get confused. But just please don't wait to the last minute to do that. But they will be glad to walk you through how to do a search, how to use the library online website. It is a fantastic resource for you, not only in this class, but in all the classes you're going to take. They have access to articles on any topic that you have an interest in. And then you're going to be able to just use 2 articles that you find off the internet, and you have to send me the information about those. And I have it down here. I explained to you what you have to do. So you're just going to go into Word, you're going to type up the following information, and you're going to save it as My Word Project, and then you have to attach it. So you'll click on this link, and it'll give you a place to go and attach the Word file. So you're going to create the Word file on your computer, save it to your computer or to your thumb drive or however you're saving it, and then you'll come here to click and upload that. And your Word file will just have your name on it, the technology topic that you plan to do your research on. You need to give me the articles that you found. So tell me what you found and the name and links of the 2 internet sites where you found them. And then you save it and send it to me. I'm going to grade that, and I'm also going to give you feedback on it about what you're planning to do, just some things that you need to consider as you're planning to do that. So that's your first step. This is for week 3. Again, week 3 is not due till February 18th, but I know some of you are working ahead, which is perfectly fine. But I just wanted to give you a little more information, since some of you may be starting it now, you may be starting it over the weekend. That's what you have going on for the following week. So again, you've got week 2 due next Tuesday, and then week 3 again the following Tuesday is when those assignments are due. So just wanted to give you a heads up on those. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. Feel free to send me an email, and I'll be glad to help. Thanks.